Thomas Curry. Today we're going to be looking at a Guitar 101 class, looking at how to get started and what the basics of learning guitar are. So let's hop right into it. So today we're going to be looking at our three most basic chords in a key. We're going to be focusing on the key of D today, and those three chords are going to be called your 1, 4, and 5. And you might be wondering, where do those numbers come from? So the reason that we call it the 1, 4, and 5 is because it's how it relates to the D scale itself. So if you play through the notes of the D scale, you start on your D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. So if you notice there I had 8 notes. I have 1 as my D note, 2, 3, 4 is my G note, and 5 is my A. So those are going to be our three main chords, is D, G, and A. So if you're playing a tune in the key of D, primarily you're going to be playing the 1 chord, which is going to be the titular chord of the key. So to play our D, we have our bottom 4 strings. We're going to start with this open D. We're going to take our first finger and we're going to put it on the 2nd fret on the G string. We're going to take our 3rd finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the B string. And then we're going to take our 2nd finger and place it on the 2nd fret of the E string. Those 4 notes together make up our D chord. So if we go in order, we go to our 4, we have our G chord. We're going to take our 2nd finger, come all the way up here, 3rd fret of the low E string. And then we're going to kind of rest the meat of our finger on the 2nd string and mute it. So we have a G, and then just has no sound. We're going to leave our D string open. We're going to leave our G string open. And then we're going to take our 3rd finger here, and we're going to go on the 3rd fret of the B string again. And then our pinky all the way down here, we're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the E string. We'll strum all 6 strings at once. And there's our G chord. So if we're going in order again, we're going to take our 5th chord. It's going to be our A major. We're going to have 5 strings. We're going to start on the open A. We're going to take our 1st finger here. We're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the D string. We're going to take our 3rd finger. We're going to put it on the 2nd fret below that. And then we're going to take our 3rd finger and set it right below that, so they're all in a row. And then we'll just play all 5 strings together. So to go through a normal progression, you might have D to that G chord, and then it might go back to the D, and then to that A. A lot of tunes have that 1, 4, 1, 5 kind of rhythm. So if we speed it up a little bit. We could use the normal old-time rhythm, that's the boom chuck rhythm, where we're picking a bass note and then strumming. And then we could just change up the chords. A lot of old-time tunes kind of change up the progression in that second part of the part. So we might have our 1, 4, 1, 5 for our first chords, but then it'll go 1, 4, 5, 1. Hi, I'm Thomas Curry. Thank you so much for joining me today with one of these intro classes to the Guitar 101 series. If you like what you see, we have a lot more videos on YouTube, or you can subscribe to our Patreon. If you want to know more about us, you can follow us on www.thecatandthefiddlewv.com. We're looking forward to seeing you again soon.